The fallout between TV veterans Eamonn Holmes and Phillip Schofield has become one of the most bitter feuds in British television history. From public jabs to private tensions, their animosity has sparked chaos in both their personal and professional lives. But what drove Eamonn's outbursts, and why did it contribute to the end of his marriage with Ruth Langsford? Let's dig into the truth behind this explosive rivalry. Eamonn Holmes' dislike for Phillip Schofield didn't just simmer beneath the surface, it erupted in a series of public rants that many believe contributed to the breakdown of his 14-year marriage with Ruth Langsford. Eamonn has made it clear that his disdain for Schofield, which had been building for years, has reached a point of no return. He holds no regrets about his outbursts, even though they reportedly caused tension with Ruth, who was caught in the middle due to her ongoing work with ITV's Loose Women. Sources close to Eamonn revealed that his frustration with Schofield and ITV began long before they were axed from This Morning in 2021. The abrupt exit came after 15 years of co-hosting the show, and for Eamonn, it was more than just a career blow. He felt that ITV had unfairly sided with Schofield, a man he believed had been given a free pass despite years of questionable behavior. This sentiment was echoed by others, including former co-hosts Fern Britton and Amanda Holden, who had their own issues with Schofield. But for Eamonn, the feud wasn't just professional, it became deeply personal, and the more he spoke out, the more it strained his relationship with Ruth. Ruth, who continued to thrive on Loose Women, reportedly felt increasingly uncomfortable as Eamonn's attacks on ITV intensified. She had long been a respected figure at the network and found herself torn between her loyalty to her husband and her commitment to her work. Sources say that while Ruth wasn't thrilled with Eamonn's public takedowns of Schofield, it was his relentless criticism of ITV that created friction in their marriage. It made her role at the network awkward, particularly since she had a history with the young man at the center of Schofield's affair scandal. The situation escalated after Schofield's controversial TV comeback. In a fiery outburst on GB News, Eamonn proudly admitted to throwing Schofield under the bus, saying he had no regrets. He accused Schofield of being addicted to fame and a narcissist, leaving no room for reconciliation. Eamonn's fury had been brewing for years, but it reached a boiling point after Schofield's affair with a young production assistant, which had been kept secret for years. The affair shook the ITV community and deeply affected Eamonn and Ruth, especially since Ruth knew the young man well through Loose Women. Eamonn's disdain for Schofield's behavior was further fueled by what he saw as years of manipulation and deceit. He felt betrayed, not just by Schofield, but by a network that he believed had enabled his behavior. His public tirades were, in part, a reaction to how ITV had handled the affair and Schofield's subsequent fallout. Despite the intense backlash, Eamonn remained unapologetic. In his view, he was standing up for what he believed was right, even if it meant alienating people along the way. The ongoing feud between Eamonn and Phillip has become one of the most vicious in television history, with both sides refusing to back down. For Eamonn, the feud represents more than just a professional rivalry, it's a symbol of what he perceives as a toxic environment at ITV, where he feels people like Schofield are allowed to thrive despite their actions. And as for Phillip, sources say he remains quiet on the issue but is deeply affected by the hostility directed his way, particularly as he grapples with the fallout from his affair and his subsequent exit from ITV. Despite the end of his marriage with Ruth, Eamonn seems determined to move on with his life. He has been spotted enjoying holidays with his new girlfriend, Katie Alexander, while continuing his career on GB News. For now, there's no sign that the feud between Eamonn and Phillip will be resolved. If anything, the bad blood continues to deepen, with Eamonn making it clear that he has no intention of making peace with his longtime rival. The feud between Eamonn Holmes and Phillip Schofield has left lasting impacts on both their personal and professional lives. Eamonn's public outbursts, his resentment toward ITV, and the breakdown of his marriage have all played a role in shaping this bitter rivalry. As both men continue on their separate paths, it's clear this feud is far from over. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.